got Pringle in front. Alexi takes it strong to the cup.
Here in the inside, Stanley Pringle.
Oh, nice pirouette off the glass, off the crossover.
What a block from Jared in the middle and goal.
Oh, big block. Tough matchup to work with. It's the basket. Pick the Salama. Boom.
Sa kabagot. Forward ahead to RR. Bang! Bang!
Ito ang PBA sa ESPN 5 on the penultimate day of our elimination round ng Philippine Cup 2018. Doubleheader naman ang aming ihatid sa inyo at ang unang laban natin. Naganda na po, Kiefer Ravena, JR Quinyan and the rest of the NLEX Road Warriors already clinched a playoff slot. Placing na lang kanilang hinahanap, pero itong TNT with Troy Rosario and the rest of the squad, Jason Castro and that all-star selection para sa TNT, fighting for its life sa huling pag-asa ng katropa na makapasok sa playoff. They are an embattled team in this conference and they need to win today to try to make it into the playoffs. Mula dito sa Mall of Asia Arena, mabuhay Pilipinas, ako po si Charlie Cuna, together with the Dean, Kinito Henson. Lots of scenarios na pwedeng mangyari right now, but for TNT, the only thing in their mind is we need to win.
Do or die para sa TNT ito. Kung matalo sila, they're out of the playoffs. And that's going to be the first time na hindi sila makakatalo sa playoffs in a long, long time.
Yun na nga, parang hindi tayo sanay na ganyan sitwasyon para sa TNT. Normally, they're one of the top 4 teams in the league. But you look at this last chance of theirs para dito sa kanila. Their last ball game against the Global Port, Batang Pierre, they were trailing the entire ball game. Ang sama ng umpisa nila at hindi na sila nakahabol din.
That's right. In that game, natalo sila 99-84. In a game where they were badly out, rebounded 67-50. And, well, nagbago sila ng lineup for this game. As you see, what Coach Nash Racela, ang sinabi po niya, is that they still need to win that last game. This is it. This is a do-or-die game para sa kanila. And this is the game where they will unveil a new record na si Jericho Cruz.
That's right, Jericho Cruz will be there, but of course, he's the newcomer. May mainstay naman sila na talagang inaasahan nila na gumawa sa laban ito. To try to get this victory, obviously, it's the blur. Jason Castro coming off a game-clinching shot kontra sa Japan in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. He's ready to play sa laban na ito, says they're telling us healthy siya. We will see.
Well, as far as the blur is concerned, I think we can expect a big game for him. It's probably a follow-up to that big game he had against Japan in that FIBA Asia Pacific qualifier. And for Jason Castro, he's someone who can light it up. 24 points in that loss to Global Port, 9 out of 18 from the field, and he's not even playing 100%. But for TNT, they need to reverse the trend because they have lost their last 3 games and record po nila 4-6. What a complete reversal because yung kabila ang NLEX, they are on a hot winning streak. They've won their last 4 and the record kapaligtaran. 6-4 naman ang record nila.
Strange to see these two teams swapping positions dyan sa standings natin. We have more on TNT mula sa ating kasama at courtside, Carla Lizardo. Carla?
Para sa TNT, we really can't deny the impact that losing Troy Rosario had on this team, especially during the crucial games nitong elimination round. Pero ngayon, nakabalik na si Troy Rosario, so that is good news for them and he's completely healthy. Nakita naman natin ang ganda ng performance niya when Gilas Pilipinas played against Japan. Pero ang problema, isa na namang key player ang hindi healthy. Nakamusta ko si Jason Castro kanina and he said that he's still struggling a little bit with that right ankle sprain. Pero he will be playing through it dahil nga napaka-importante ng laro na ito para sa TNT. They are practically in a do-or-die situation. At sinasabi nga ni Coach Nash Rosales sa kanila, injuries are not an excuse. We just have to keep giving our best. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Carla. Sa panig naman ng NLEX, one of the players that they're looking to help them get this victory today is Kevin Louis Alas, coming off a stint sa Gilas Pilipinas. Had a great game sa huling laban ng NLEX. Career high ang kanyang na-score sa game na yun.
25 points in that contest, plus 5 3-point connections. And in combination with Kiefer Ravena, they had, the two guards had 48 points. That's 52% of the total output ng NLEX in that victory over Blackwater 93-90. Kevin Alas, of course, he did very well in that Gilas game against Australia sa Melbourne, where he scored 6 points, including that daring drive against the much bigger defenders ng Australia.
Tama yun. Aside from the career high that he scored, he also put 8 rebounds and 5 assists. And Yang Yao said that was the best shooting he's ever seen mula kay Kevin Alas so far in the year and a half he's been coaching the NLEX Road Warriors. Okay, let's look at the keys to winning for TNT. Puntahan natin ang Dean's List ni Kinito.
Well, for TNT, unang-una dapat magtiwala sila sa isa't isa because TNT is only number 11 in assists in the league, so they've got to be able to trust each other and keep that ball moving. Yung pangalawa, yung pagbabalik ni Troy Rosario because, well, Troy missed the last 2 games for TNT after hitting that, after hitting his chin in a freak accident on the floor. But he will be suited up in this game, and Troy Rosario will be a very, very big addition to the lineup. And finally, idaan nila sa laki because NLEX, that appears to be a chink in their armor, yung kalakihan nila. No? And for NLEX naman, ito ang ating Dean's List. Yung unang-una, magpakatibay sila JR, Miranda, si Soyud because they need their size to go up against Kelly Williams and company. Pangalawa, high scoring para masaya. And NLEX likes to score a lot for them to win. Adjustments sa depensa nila because si Jericho Cruz maglalaro na for TNT.
Well, it's always nice pag high-scoring ang laro for everybody except yung kalaban. Siyempre, TNT doesn't want high-scoring ball game against NLEX. They want to keep them to a bare minimum.
Well, nakita natin no, sa record ng NLEX, which is 6-4, in their last four losses, they were held to only 85.5 points. But in their 4 wins, they averaged 103.3. So they like to score a lot.
First quarter, nag-umpisa na. Hatid sa atin ng Copra Energy Drink. Simulan ng labanan ang tunay na lakas. Blue shirts with some orange trim. Ang TNT sa kanila ang unang possession. Al Francis Tamsi starting out. Passes over to Semerad who misses from the corner. Tautua the rebound. Goes to Jericho Cruz. Ang bagong salta. Mintis sa kanyang unang tira. And they're in there together with Kelly Williams. Over the 5 for Coach Nas Rosella. On defense, Taulava, Soyud from UP. Ito si Alex Malyari together with Alas and Uyloan. That's the 5 para kay Coach Yang Yao. Kelly Williams having a great conference but short sa kanyang unang attempt mula riyan sa kaliwa. But they will keep the ball yet again dahil huling tapik na naman ang NLEX. 3 seconds to shoot na lang.
And Charlie, nakakagulat dito no, sa starting lineup ni Coach Nas Rosella. They have to put up a shot right here. And they lose the ball to the sideline. Si Tamsi, this is his first start in a TNT lineup. This is only his 3rd appearance
Surprise,
this conference.
surprise starting backcourt no, para sa kay Coach Nash. Yung Jericho Cruz na nga yung bagong-bago sa kanilang lineup. Nag-start na agad. And then Tamsi, who as you said has not started in the past, is there as well.
But you see TNT also starting with a big lineup. Nandiyan si Semerad, nandiyan si Tautua, at saka nandiyan din si Kelly Williams. And you see, si Taulava scoring very easily against his fellow Phil Tongan. Pareho silang Phil Tongan,
That's right.
so that matchup is very key because pareho silang kalahi.
And former roommates nung naglaro sila for Gilas Pilipinas together. And he called the younger Phil Tongan Pebbles. Tawag niya dyan kay Tautua. Sa unang play na yun, nakita mo, nanggigil si Asi, wants to take on the younger guy immediately. Yet again, pero andun si Soyud para ipasok ulit yung mintis ditong si Taulava.
Well, so far so good, no? Yung mga puntos ng NLEX nagagaling sa loob, nagagaling sa kanilang malalaki. And they are attacking the bigs ng TNT.
That's a 3.
What about that? Jericho Cruz.
First points niya as a katropa from Rainbow Country. Most improved player from a couple of seasons ago. And had a difficult time throughout this conference with Rainer Shine. Said he wanted out at nabigyan siya ng pagkakataon to start the new dito sa TNT Katropa. Alex Malyari, the jumper. That's a miss. And Kelly Williams getting really high para sa rebound na yan. I was talking to some of his contemporaries dito sa PBA Dean and they're saying Kelly's jumping higher than he ever has. Even at this late stage of his career, mas mataas pa raw ang kanyang talon.
That's right, from Kelly Williams, that time scoring. Ang kanyang average dito is 9.2 rebounds. He's also averaging 11.3 points a game. That's the highest Kelly Williams is averaging in terms of points in 8 years. And it's, you know, it's a welcome development because this guy was a former MVP sa liga natin back in 2008.
When he was averaging 20 points a game. Diba? 20 plus yata yun.
18.2 points and 10.7 rebounds ang kanyang in-average in that MVP season.
Soyud to the hoop. Put it on the floor, almost got the basket. Now you have to run back on defense. Tamsi ang may tanga ng bola. Pumunta sa kanto. Usual spot ni Semerad, pero sa kanyang pag-atras, natapakan niya yung sideline. Turnover naman ang naging resulta ng TNT katropa. You know, we're not used to seeing TNT, as we said, in the lower part of the standings, and their offense has really been out of sync the entire conference. Although that was a great shot. Pay Maya Plus brought to us by Pay Maya, the official, that was a Pay Maya play rather, brought to us by Pay Maya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Pay Maya app.
Kanina nakita natin si Kevin Alas scoring on that penetration off the glass. And that's a favorite play of TNT, locating David Sermerad in the corner.
But he's missed both his attempts so far. Magkabilang kanto. Kailangan nila yung outside shooting to help their cause. Malyari in the lane. Flips it up with the left. Mintis yan. Rebound. Anthony Semerad.
Interesting that starting the game, hindi naglalaro yung tatlong tagagilas that who played against Japan last Sunday. So Kiefer Avena still on the bench for NLEX. Jason Castro, Troy Rosario, Aran Pagoy. 3 players from TNT who played on the Gilas squad still also on the bench.
And a nice jumper mula kay Kelly Williams. Pabandang tira para mabigay sa kanyang kubanan ng kalamangan. 7-6 ang ating score. Alas on the move, spins in the lane, lost it. Semerad picks it up, Cruz ahead of the pack. Nabigay na sa kanya. Easy layup ito para kay Jericho. 5 points na sa kanyang bagong kupunan.
Ibang klase sigla pinapakita dito ng TNT. You know that their back is against the wall. You know that this is a do or die game. But Tamsi and Jericho Cruz are playing heads up in the backcourt and providing a lot of intensity at saka yung up and down game ng TNT that we never saw previously in this conference.
Well, you gotta expect that mula sa TNT. It's a very proud team, and you won't expect them to play any other way rather than all out sa laban na ito kasi nga, and we've said it time and again, they need to win sa laro nito to have a chance to advance sa playoffs. Right now, they're out of it. They're in the bottom 4.
And last season, ang record ng TNT was they were 4th in the Philippine Cup, 2nd in the Commissioner's Cup, and 3rd in the Governor's Cup.
Here's that fast break a while ago, brought to us by United Auctioneers Inc., ang biggest auction company sa Pilipinas, ISO certified. Sa bidding, ikaw ang bida.
And Charlie, having said that, ito naman ang record ng NLEX last season. They were 12th in the Philippine Cup, 12th and last in the Commissioner's Cup, and finally 5th in the Governor's Cup. But none of those conference, NLEX was able to go to the semifinals.
So what a turnaround ng third conference kasi they got some pieces na hinanap talaga ni Coach Yeng Giao na isali sa kanyang koponan. Guys that he handpicked from other teams, they were able to work out some deals din. And getting those players, nakita mo yung marked improvement in that Governor's Cup last season.
I think so, no? Unti-unti, nakuha ni Coach Yeng Giao yung nucleus that he can rely on. And now he's got a fighting squad, a squad that has been assured of a playoff spot.
Great pass mula kay Williams. Di lang na-anticipate ni Tautua. Look at Soyud getting the offensive rebound, pero sinakyan niya si Kelly Williams para makuha yon. So the ball will head the other way. Back to TNT, nursing a 1-point lead. 7:07 remaining. Starting first period and some substitutions here. You were looking for those Gilas Pilipinas guys. Troy Rosario, the first one to enter the game para palitan si Mo Tautua, who was picked 1 slot ahead of him in the draft 3 seasons ago.
That's right. Mo Tautua was the overall first-round draft pick that year.
Jericho wants another. Yes, he gets it. 8 puntos para kay Jericho Cruz.
Such an auspicious debut para kay Jericho in a TNT uniform. And I'm sure it's putting a big smile on the face of Coach Dax Racela. Here's Ati Taulama carving some space. Great defense. One-on-one defense galing kay Kelly Williams.
Troy Rosario hindi handa para dun sa pasa. Hirimo on the back and the ball is back with the white shirt. Malyari.
You know, if you're Ati Taulama and you have seal position, you've got to go up strong right away. If you wait for the defense to come towards it because he's not as quick as before, he will be defended and he will be stopped. So he's got to make that power step.
Malyari shot it going away from the basket, kaya naman bumindi ng kanyang tira. Ito na naman si Jericho Cruz, number 39 ang kanyang jersey dito sa TNT. First time probably I've seen any player with a 39.
39.
Muiloan to the hoop. Di niya nakuha yun. Went against 4 different TNT players. Ball is on the floor. Sino bubulot niyan? Kevin Alas, pero outside na siya. Wow, it's been an up and down. Frenetic first period so far. 5:53 to go. 4 ang lamang ng TNT.
Okay, take the ball out. Kelly, pop na lang. Okay, just pop this one para hindi naman di-deny sa'yo siguro si...
Di pa siya pinapasok ni Coach Yeng Giao, pero alam natin Kiefer Ravena will be a big part of this ball game before it's all over. A rising phenom, statistics and heady, mature play unseen from a rookie in the past, Dean.
Well, he's leading the NLEX Road Warriors in scoring. Itong ginawa niya in that last game against Blackwater. 4 out of 6 from 3-point distance. Overall, he's averaging 16.9 points, 3.7 rebounds, and 2.7 assists, averaging 30.1 minutes a game.
Plus, he's been clutch. For more on Kiefer Ravena, punta natin si Carla ulit. Carla.
I got to talk to Coach Bong Ravena about his son Kiefer at sabi nga niya, he's been very proud sa performance ni Kiefer. Hindi daw niya na-expect na so early in his career, he would be able to stand out at sana daw maging consistent itong si Kiefer sa kanyang hard work niya. Pero very overwhelmed siya ngayon na magkalaban sila dito ngayon. Tapos sabi niya, ang bilis-bilis daw ng panahon, parang kahapon lang, teammate na si Asi Taulabang. Ngayon, teammate na ng anak niya si Asi. Back to you guys.
Yun na nga eh. Which also is a testament to how long Asi's been in the league.
Parang kailan lang, ano?
Oo nga. Nakakasama sila ni Coach Bong. But really, solid performance from Kiefer dito sa PBA, pati na rin sa FIBA qualifiers, World Cup qualifiers. And he's just playing way beyond his years so far. And we'll see him in a bit. Free throw. Itong si Kevin Alas, hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before.
Kanina nakita natin a poor decision on part of Soyud after getting the steal, trying to go racing up court for a layup, and very wild with that shot. He can't finish on the break.
Na-bail out ni
Buti
Kevin.
na lang nandun si Kevin Alas to get the offensive rebound.
Miss from 3 mula kay Jericho Cruz sa rebound play. May foul na tinawag against the NLEX Road Warriors. Okay, dribblers, buksan nyo yung mga Moneyball apps nyo. Ito ang ating unang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question. Anong buwan ang birthday ni Troy Rosario ng TNT? Number 1, January. Number 2, February. Number 3, March. Pindot na. So nasa first quarter ng taon ang birthday ni Troy Rosario.
Si Taulava doing a good job of deflecting the ball and preventing the entry pass. Kanina before Kevin Alas's free throw, si Jericho Cruz has 8 points, equal the entire output of NLEX so far in this quarter.
Tabla sila.
And here comes Jericho again.
No,
He's
that's
now in
Roger.
RR Pagoy. I thought it was Jericho Cruz. But RR Pagoy with a nice drive and a slash.
Another guy who can score from anywhere. Ito si RR Pogoy. Malyari naman, bumawit. 3 sa kanyang binato. Alex Malyari. 5 points already in the game. Down to 2 ang lamang ng TNT.
And you notice si Jericho Cruz playing the point guard position. Oh, nice dish.
You love the feed. Nakatingin si Kelly kay Troy the entire time. He knew what he was gonna do. Draw the defense and dump it down kay Troy Rosario na umangat naman, na dinakdak ng dalawang kamay. Troy Rosario has come back from that scary fall here in the Ball of Age Arena a couple of weeks back. Uiloan. Good defense from Semerad, but unable to control it. Saan tumama? Referee says he was the last guy who touched the ball, so the ball will head back to NLEX Road Warriors. Like the effort from Semerad, but they threw that away. Here is a Paymaya play. It's brought to us by Paymaya, the official payment partner ng PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app.
Excellent assist pass down the baseline by Kelly Williams.
1 second on the shot clock. Hook shot from almost half court mula kay Asi Taulava. Offline yun. Banda yung board lang ang tinamaan. So the ball will head back towards TNT.
A surprise, surprise. Jason Castro now in the ball game.
And let's see what he can do, because he did admit to Carla na medyo di pa siya 100%. May konting nararamdaman pa sa ankle area. And there's the Troy Rosario multi-dimensional style of play. Well, a while ago we see him dunk inside the shaded area. Now he steps out the three-point land and knocks that one down. Ganun ang versatility ni Troy Rosario sa opensa ngayon, Dean.
Also, Troy Rosario, I thought he was very impressive in that game against Japan. 14 points siya, no? Including a couple of 3-point shots.
Way off ang tira ni Kevin Alas. Pasok na rin sa game ito si Ryan Reyes as well as Papot Paredes for Coach Nash Racela. Castro nga yung may tangan ng bola. Alas, just last week they're practicing with each other for Gilas Pilipinas. Troy, another three. In and out. And the inside track of the rebound, Raul Soyud. So Soyud has done a great job as a backup big man para dito kay Coach Yang Yao.
Pero si Coach Yang still keeping Taulava inside the game, and Kevin Alas. He is such an effective penetrator and a slasher, and scoring on the inside. Nakaka 5 points na si Kevin. And what a matchup in the backcourt. Si Kevin Alas at saka si Jason Castro. They are so familiar with each other, practicing with Gilas.
Plus, they used to be teammates dito rin sa TNT, di ba? And then nag-umpisa ito si Kevin Alas. Reyes, quick kick to Pogoy. He'll drive. Wanted to go glass. Masyado malakas. Rebound na naman. Nakuha ni Soy. Nasigo pa sa mukha. Si RR Pogoy, who is slow to come back on defense, which gave Oiloan time to measure but missed it anyway. Now Pogoy, since he was basket hanging.
And there's a foul by Yasi Taulava.
He got hit on the cheekbone by the Soyud elbow doon sa rebound. And he still feels it. NLEX tumawag ng timeout. 5 ang kanilang hinahabol. Just 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in our first period. Let's look at this play a while ago. Drive mula kay Kevin Alas. Hatid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Inc. Ang biggest auction company sa Pilipinas. ISO certified yan. So sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. Pogoy at the line for 2 free throws. As he was fouled by Asi on the fast break. And Pogoy gets the first, his 3rd point of the game. Free throw niya. Hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before.
3-guard lineup here for TNT. So kanina they played big with 3 bigs on the floor. Now they're going 3 small. Coach Nash Racela just looking for the best kind of matchups here so that they can control the tempo and the pace of the game.
7-point lead na para sa TNT. And doon sa huling timeout natin, Dean, we were able to see how furious Yang Giao was with his 5 on the floor. Getting angry at them for not setting screens and getting their teammates free. Look at that, the ball is valuable sa laban na ito. They're fighting for the tooth and nail. Talagang bakbakan para sa leather.
Nakatawag yata ng timeout si Uiloan. So NLEX will preserve possession.
So dribblers, ang tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay number 1, January. Doon ang birthday ni Troy Rosario. So nag-birthday na siya sa taon na ito. And it's a 30-second timeout na natawag on the floor ng TNT. Kaya naman may konting break tayo rito. And well, of course, the intensity is high. There's some emotions involved. And I think we see that all game. Gawa nga ng must-win para sa TNT talaga ang game na ito.
Kung napapansin natin dito, binabapit ni Coach Yang Giao si Yasi Taulava. Hindi pa siya pinapalitan. He scored only 2 points so far. And with only 1 rebound. So largely ineffective.
Here's Pogoy on the move a while ago. Tunay na lakas move yan na hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo sa Cobra. Play will resume. Oiloan will inbound. Oiloan reunited with Coach Yang Giao after playing under him sa rain or shine. Tapos lumipat ng Global Port, Meralco. Now he's back. Jumper is a miss mula kay Michael Miranda. Now looking to extend. TNT. Minute and 35 remaining first period. Pogoy may have sprained his ankle as he holds on to his left ankle, pero napakanda pa yung kick out niya. Si Ryan Reyes handang-handa para tumira mula sa 3 and he knocked it down. Umangat na sa 10 ang lamang ng TNT.
When you see that typical dribble drive offense ng TNT, and they're always looking to kick out kung sino ang libre dun sa may batang kanto.
Larry Poe has yet to get it going, but he passes straight to Jason Castro. Jason hesitation. Kick out to Ryan. Troy, top of the key. Left it for Pogoy. Under a minute to go. Naka-set up ang depensa ng NLEX. Pogoy kicks to Ryan. Finds the corner. Jason. He hits a 3. It's a Baker's dozen lead for the Katropa.
Back-to-back 3-point shots scored here by TNT, both from opposite corners. Very methodical play. Pasahan ng bola. Nahanap nila si Jason Castro. 3 points galing sa kanto.
Foul taken in the backcourt by Jason Castro kasi nakita niya si RR Pugoy hawak-hawak talaga ang kaliwang angle niya, which he twisted when he drove a while ago bago niya na-kick out kay Ryan Reyes. So, time to replace sa Pugoy at napasok si Jericho Cruz who had a great start. 8 points immediately sa TNT debut niya.
A shift in defensive assignment. Si Ryan Reyes is now on top of Larry Fisher. Again, yung driving play ni Kevin Alas, yung timing niya to be able to release the ball is impeccable.
I agree with that, and you love the way he handles it with one hand. One hand lang di ba?
Yun ang ginawa niya against Australia in that daring drive.
Pass inside kay Papot Paredes, natapik. Cyrus Baguio Pumulo, 20 seconds na lamang natitira dito sa first period. So they'll hold on to it and look for the last shot. They'll be trailing at the end of one. It's 11 points right now. Trying to cut it to single digits bago matapos.
There's a high pick. And Papot Paredes called for the foul on the switch. And that whole idea was to be able to draw the mismatch because Kevin Alas definitely much quicker than Papot Paredes on the switch. Kanya obligado si Papot Paredes to give up the foul. Anyway, wala pa naman sila sa penalty situation.
6 seconds remaining. Alas is hit by Troy Rosario. Tries to put it up in an effort to convince the referees that it was in shooting motion. Pero di bebenta yun.
But still foul to give. But 4.4 seconds to go. No more fouls here for TNT to give.
Alas needs to go. A second on the clock, and they didn't even get a shot off. And Yeng Giao reacting doon sa bench ng NLEX. Really disgusted doon sa huling play na yon. Trailing by 11 points at the end of one. Ang NLEX Road Warriors TNT is on top. Well, you like the way TNT has been knocking down three-pointers, getting guys open from beyond the arc, Dean.
Ito makikita natin yung dribble drive offense ng TNT. Series of screens down low. And then you've got Pugoy coming off the screen right here. Pugoy is going to go there. But makita natin si Ryan Reyes. He is going to situate himself towards the corner. Pugoy is going to use the screen to drive towards the hole, but he will give it the pass, and an extra pass will find Ryan Reyes for the open shot. Panurin natin ito. There is the attempt to drive, and then the kick out, and then the extra pass on the kick out. Kitang-kita natin si Ryan Reyes wide open for the three-point shot, and then a perfect execution. Classic dribble drive offense yun, but with the extra pass.
Second quarter has begun. It's brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. Unang pukol. Kiefer mula sa floor as he comes in to start the second period is a miss. So ang opensa ng NLEX is a bit out of sync. Miss from Tamsi. Bakbakan sa rebound. Tautua picks it up. He'll power his way up. No foul is called. Miranda may have hit him, but the referee said it's going to go back to NLEX. And quickly, Tamsi will sit and Castro returns. I suppose Castro is probably just tending to something kaya pina-start na si Tamsi for the first play of the second period.
Also, nung nakita ni Coach Nash Casella na si Kiefer Adena na ang mag-i-start in the second quarter for NLEX, dapat siguro mas matinding defender against him.
Air ball mula kay Michael Miranda. On the short stab na kay Jericho Cruz ang bola. Lamang ang TNT na 11. Na kay Troy.
See the nice switch there by NLEX. Kanina it was Cyrus Baguio against Troy. Then it was JR Quinahan. And then the offensive putback galing kay Tautua.
Well, that's a confidence you have when you have a couple of big guys. Pag tumira yung isa, andun pa rin for a possible offensive rebound. Tautua first 2 points of his sa laro na ito. Kiefer. Inside to Quinahan.
Again, the vision ni Kiefer Rivera na tinitingnan niya kung saan pupunta yung mga player, yung mga kakampi niya eh. And that time a nice cut towards the basket, leaving JR Quinahan wide open for a pass.
That's a fun thing to be his teammate. Kung ikaw kakampi ni Kiefer Rivera, gumalaw ka lang, pumunta ka sa tamang pwesto. Mahanap ka niya. Ito yung play a while ago. Ganda ng pass sa loob. Paymaya play. Hatid sa atin ng Paymaya. Official payment partner ng PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. So we have an update on RR Pugoy from Carla.
I got to check on RR Pugoy na pumasok muna sa dugout dahil nga natapilok siya ng first quarter. He has a left ankle sprain. Pero napansin ko na okay naman yung lakad niya. And when I asked him about how he was feeling, sabi niya okay naman daw siya. Nakangiti pa siya. Sabi niya babalik pa siya sa laro na to kasi may dugo daw siyang Wolverine. Back to you guys.
Aba, ayos self-healing. Quickly. Ito si RR Pugoy, ganun ba? Wolverine,
Ano yun? University of Michigan? Wolverines pa sila?
Pwede.
Okay.
Hindi, tama raw siya Hindi siya Wolverine Here's a save from Jericho Cruz. Hustling sa kanyang unang laban. Nagpapakitang gilas kay Coach Nash Rosella. He'll drive, baseline, put it up. Get a miss. Went for the offensive board and he hits Kiefer Ravena. And he can't believe that he was called for a foul sa play na yun. As he said, he was just trying to go for the ball. But that's the first foul on Jericho Cruz. Balik sa panig ng NLEX ang bola. 13 kanilang hinahabol.
Makita natin ang switch dito sa defensive assignments. It's now Jericho Cruz, not Jason Castro against Kiefer Ravena. So a taller defender against Kiefer. And so quickly, Larry Portier looking for the ball because he has a mismatch against Jason.
Turnaround jumper ni Kinyahan nagbintis. Kelly Williams another rebound. Pushes it up to Castro. Who makes his move. Nag-show ito si Miranda. Kelly now with the ball. Flips it up in the lane. Nowhere to go. Gets his own miss. Kinaliwa, pasok pa. Napakita yung unang bintis. Foul-counted 3-point play opportunity pa para kay Kelly.
Kelly Williams, one of the senior statesmen now ng TNT. He's 36 years old. Oldest player on the TNT side is Harvey Carey at 38. But as we mentioned kanina, he was the first overall draft pick back in 2006. Dominado dito ng TNT ang mga rebounds. They're getting second chance opportunities.
And you saw the lack of familiarity between Jericho Cruz and Kelly Williams. Ilab sana ni Cruz para sa dakdak alley-oop ni Kelly, but Kelly didn't bite.
We'll give you an update on the rebounding story sa first quarter. 17-9 ang advantage ng TNT on the boards. And that's another rebound from Jason Castro para sa TNT.
Kick it out to Kelly. Kelly atake mula sa labas. Bagsak ang kanyang defender. Offensive foul daw. Sabi ng referee, warding off or a shout mula kay Kelly Williams, drawn by Michael Miranda. Michael Miranda has found a home here sa NLEX. So babad na babad siya para kay Coach Yang Yao. I guess Yang likes his work ethic and the effort that he puts in. Hardly played sa kanyang mga dating kupunan.
Well, no protest there from Kelly Williams, but it looked like Michael Miranda had not established defensive position. Pero hindi naman umangal si Kelly Williams, so the play will go on.
Kinyahan, jumper over Kelly, and Kinyahan almost automatic from that range.
That's right, J.R. Kinyahan. He's got that shot, and NLEX will want to make sure that he gets opportunities to score from that distance. He's averaging 13.7 points a game.
Sinet up ni Kelly si Semerad, but Semerad opted to drive. Natapik palabas. 7 to shoot para sa TNT.
And for Semerad, he's a designated three-point shooter. If you're NLEX defending him, you want to have him put the ball on the floor and not set up for a three-point shot. Exactly what happened. He lost control.
It's a miss from Jericho Cruz.
May
Pero
tulak.
may tulak daw sa ilalim. At lakas niyang pagprotesta ni J.R. Kinyahan. Kasi siya natawagan ng kanyang first personal. Couldn't believe the call had been made, but it's a normal reaction for any player called for a foul.
And when NLEX plays physical, they feel that they can have an advantage against TNT. But Jason Castro, physical or not physical defense, drilling it from the outside.
Mangat na uli sa 13 ang lamang ng TNT. Keeper trying to direct the offense.
And you notice switch ang NLEX kung si Kiefer Ravena ang nagdadala ng bola.
Ganda ng follow through ni Fonacier. Ball just didn't want to stay down. And Kelly, yet another rebound. Jericho. Now he lobs it for Kelly. Andun yung bangka. And it worked this time. They tried it a while ago. Di gumana, pero ngayon,
It's just an excellent pass.
tsaka yung lakas ng katawan ni Kelly, very
Exactly.
evident sa play
An
na yun.
excellent pass and a great move on the part of Kelly Williams. Nakita natin yung change of direction dito ni Jericho Cruz and finding a wide open Kelly Williams for the connection.
That was a smart move brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. Bonus free throw rolls out, however, but it's up to a 15-point lead. This is the biggest lead for either team sa laban na ito.
Tell you, the guy making a difference dito for TNT is Jericho Cruz.
That's right.
He's making an impact.
Parang ano hindi pa sanay yung depensa sa kanya, Umaatake siya talaga, being very aggressive. An outside shot from Miranda. You'd love to see Miranda from way out there. Kelly Williams, another rebound. Parami ng kanyang mga rebound. Castro! Nakalusot! Ang dami nakaputi doon. Hesitation move, biglang arangkada ulit, and the Blur gets another basket.
Balita natin that Jason Castro, not 100% for this game. But if he's not 100%, can you imagine if he's 100%? Ang dami na niyang ginagawa dito.
It's not just scoring, no? It's Jason
Yeah,
Castro.
he's all over the court. Now, they're also making sure that he's not too tired playing defense. So, hindi niya dinidepensahan dito si Kiefer Ravena. He's trying to keep in step with Larry Fonacier. Fonacier is more of a setup shooter. So, it's easier for Jason Castro to defend Larry Fonacier rather than Kiefer Ravena. Now, Pogoy is on Kiefer Ravena. Kanina it was Jericho Cruz.
Jericho Cruz got high fives all across that bench.
Excellent
Maganda ng laro.
defense. Yeah,
Oh.
Kelly Williams blocking the shot of JR Quinyan. Kasi napuntusan ka ni JR kanina. Here's the outside shot. Here's Jason Castro. He is hot. He's wax hot. He's got 10 points in the game.
Doble na. 40-20 ang ating score. TNT is up. Sabrina bounces to Miranda. Nowhere to go. Out to Baguio. Baguio didiskarte sa lane. Iniwan para kay Kenyahan. Oh, mintis pa rin. Ayaw mahulog talaga para sa NLEX Road Warriors.
And still another rebound for Kelly Williams. Siya din nagdadala ng bola. Look at that move by Kelly. Hindi na pumasok.
He was looking for a foul sa play na yun. They get the whistle. Looks like, are they gonna keep it? Hindi. Balik na sa NLEX ang bola and there's gonna be a change of big men. As Motao 2 will sit. Ibang guy naman ang pinasok nito si Coach Nashi. Norbert Torres. Okay, dribblers, open your Moneyball app. Ito ang ating pangalawang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question. Saan ipinanganak si Kevin Alas ng NLEX? Number 1, Cavite. Number 2, Las Piñas. Number 3, Muntinlupa. Pindot na. Yung sagot dyan, may clue ako. Basta sa South siya pinanganak. South of Manila. Timeout, NLEX Road Warriors are trailing by 20 big points with 5:53 still remaining dito sa second period.
Offensive rebounding. It's like what
You talk about the resurgence in one's career. You mentioned it a while ago, Kelly Williams. His best numbers in 8 years dito sa PBA.
Well, last season, he averaged 9.3 points, 6.9 rebounds. Ito naman ang ginawa niya against Global Port, 21 points and 12 rebounds. And right now, he's on track for another double-figure game. He already has 8 points.
At may kwento tungkol kay Kelly Williams si Carla.
I got to ask Kelly Williams, what kind of work do you do for you to be able to perform this way at this point of your career? Sabi niya, when he was younger, he would really beat himself up non-stop daw talaga sa extra work. Pero as he got older, he realized how to work smarter. Nararamdaman na niya yung importance of rest and a good diet. And he said that at this point of his career, it's really what he does off the court that plays a lot when it comes to big performances. Back to you guys.
And to think that a few years ago, his career was in jeopardy. He was diagnosed with a blood disorder. He had to take a lot of time off. But he is playing so well right now. And talking about playing well, nakita natin yung drive ni RR Pagoy.
And Ravena doing what he does best, drawing contact at nakakuha siya ng foul. Lack of aggressiveness, yun yung re-reklamo ni Coach Yeng Yao on that last timeout to his Road Warriors. Here's a Paymaya play once again, brought to us by Paymaya, ang official payment partner ng PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. Kiefer Ravena, no impact so far yet sa laban na ito. And in fact, the entire team has played below par. That's why they're trailing by such a big margin. Ang free throws niya, hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before.
And to think that his father is on the opposite camp. Bong Ravena is an assistant coach with TNT. Here's Kiefer Ravena missing his second free throw. He did not play in the first period.
Ang lamang 21, no? Doble nga ang score, 42-21 in favor of TNT Katropa. You see a score like that, and you're like, you're bound to think, this is the TNT that we know. Yeah. Blowing other teams out with that star-studded lineup.
And they're playing with great fluidity at this point. Kita natin in that play earlier, si Semerad getting away, and here is a steal on a gutsy play by Semerad. Oh, nice block shot! Kay Cyrus Baguio.
His still get up, nakalimutan natin ni RR Garcia na lumilipad ito si Cyrus Baguio.
And there, Cyrus Baguio getting the steal, almost the counter steal. Galing kay RR Pogoy.
Gusto bumawi.
Kelly Williams might have gotten hit in the eye. He's holding on to his face.
And Yang Yao telling his guys, umatake na kayo habang walang Kelly Williams sa loob. Bilisan na ninyo.
And Kelly Williams is going to go back to the bench. Napapalitan siya ni Troy Rosario. Natamaan siya sa mukha.
And Harvey Carey will get up and check on his buddy Kelly Williams. Troy Rosario nga, binalik na nga.
And nobody's going over to Kelly Williams. Ano yan?
Si Harvey
Nasaan
lang
yung PT nila?
Ayaw naman sumugod agad ni Carey. Baka matawagan siya ng improper bench decorum. Ito mo yung hesitation niya eh. So now Kelly's back on the bench, holding on to his left eye. Play resumes. Ponasier may tanga ng bola. Wanted to go to Raba. Finally nakuha. Goes up. At siya naman ang tutungo sa linya para sa dalawang free throws. Raba Al-Husseini.
Yung pure power on the part of Raba in throwing up the shot and getting the foul. Ang hirap na hirap dito na makakuha ng bola at makaporma is Larry Fonasier.
That's right.
He is well defended by TNT.
Miss on the first free throw from Raba Al-Husseini. Second one coming is brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. The last two trips to the line for NLEX have been splits. One by Ravenna, another for Raba. Only 6 points so far sa quarter na ito para sa NLEX. RR bumitaw mula sa tres. Patuloy sa kanyang tira. Front rims it. Up to Cyrus. Cyrus nagmamadali. Now with Larry, they kick it over to Kiefer. Kiefer spins in the lane and referee, si referee Oriofte yan, di ba? Tumawag
Traveling
ng
violation.
Traveling violation.
He was on the move and then he spun around, lifting his pivot foot. Ito makita natin ang nangyari dito. He taking an extra step right there when he went up for a shot. So tama yung tawag.
Norbert Torres umatake, masyado malakas ang tira. Oh, offensive rebound po, Goy! He was the smallest guy sa ilalim against the towers of Al-Husseini, Kinyahan, and his teammate Norbert Torres, and he got the rebound and muscled it back up.
Oh, grabe yung ginawa ni Aror Pagoy. Ito, makita natin. Ito yung miss galing kay Norbert Torres, and then Aror Pagoy coming out of nowhere to get the offensive rebound. Siya pa nakakuha ng puntos.
That was a high sa Tibay rebound brought to us by Eagle Cement. High sa Tibay. Mintis sa free throw. Troy Rosario, offensive board. Misses. They want another. Norbert Torres keeps it alive. Saves it to Pogoy. Nag-volleyball yung dalawa. Pogoy will kick to Troy. Reverse! The running ring was around the NLEX defense.
And TNT looking really sharp. I mean, I'm surprised. The way they're playing now, this is not a team that has recorded a 4-6 record so far. They have lost their last 3 games. But ang ganda ng pinapakita nilang fluidity, rhythm, yung pasahan.
Well, on the other hand, NLEX not looking like a 6-4 team that's already secured a
Tama
playoff
yun.
slot. There's a timeout on the floor. 26-point lead para sa TNT. Totally outclassing the Road Warriors at this juncture. All-Star voting na po para sa ating 2018 PBA All-Stars. February 16, nag-umpisa na hanggang March 18 yan. So yan ang mga mechanics natin. Top 5 players per region. And click submit after you vote. And only 1 per IP address allowed per day. So 1 time lang kayo makakaboto kung pareho yung IP address na ginagamit ninyo. Babalik po ang PBA dito sa ESPN 5 where TNT is running roughshod over the NLEX Road Warriors here in the first half. Troy Rosario, solid game so far. Nanagdaga pa ng 2 more points. He's got 9 total already.
Easy pick and pop play here for Troy Rosario. Rosario's really taken over the slot vacated by Ronnie Del Docampo, who's now with Meralco. Sa stretch 4, he's got nice medium-range jump shot, and Raba Alasane is clipped going up for a shot. At ito ang ating update in terms of field goals scored so far at TNT. 21 out of 45 field goals so far. That's higher than 45%. And for NLEX, only 8 out of 33, 24%.
At nagbintis pa sa free throw, so they're not just missing from the field, din they're also missing from the line. Nakakadraw sila ng mga fouls, pero panay naman ang split nila mula sa linya dito sa second period. Free throw ni Raba, hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before.
There's 1 out of 2 for Raba Alasane. NLEX has scored only 7 points in this second period so far.
Hirap na hirap.
O sinabi natin kanina, no, that NLEX likes to keep it high scoring. Well, high scoring for them, not high scoring for the other side. They've got to play defense.
But you know, TNT, if you look at the games that they've won and lost, in losses, they average only 78.7 points a game.
That's right.
And they've averaged about 97 points in their wins. And
That's right.
they already have 53 with 2:18 remaining dito sa second period. So they're well on their way to a 90-plus point game.
You know, it's the reverse with NLEX. In their 4 wins, they've held their opponents to an average of 85.5 points. But in their 4 wins, it's up to 103.3 points.
Another nonchalant three-pointer na tinira ni RR Pugoy. Nagbintis nga, but they get it back. Si Troy naman ang susubok. Ano to, target practice ba para sa TNT? I'll try first and then you try again till somebody knocks it down. The lead is 30, 56 to 26.
Tatlo na nagdo-double figures in scoring for TNT. Plus 2 more who have scored 8 points apiece. And Alasane, carrying the flag for NLEX, now has scored 28 points. That's 12 points scored here in this quarter.
Para lang ma-emphasize yung importansya ng laban na ito para sa TNT. Nakashoot si Aluseni and Coach Nash Rosera was not happy at all. He was grimacing, he stamped his foot despite the fact it was still a 28-point lead. Now it's up to 30 again. Kinyahan, nice fake sa pasa. Drumayv, natamaan ni Torres, walang pito, takbo na. Itong mga naka-asul. Pugoy, pumunta kay RR, babandang tira, Mintis, Troy, Mintis ulit. Habulan sa bola at naharang na ni Huamit Tiongson si RR Pugoy. Kaya babalik ang bola sa NLEX. Dribblers, ang tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay number 2, Las Piñas. Doon pinanganak si Kevin Louie Alas ng NLEX Road Warriors.
At lumobo na ang kalamangan ng TNT. It's up to 30 points now.
And we're under a minute remaining dito sa first half. Tiongson. Kinyahan now goes to Ravenna. And look at the way the TNT defense is shifting and closing out. But they left him open momentarily. Johnson way off ang kanyang tres. Sa rebound, nagkagawa pa si Rosario at si Tautua. RR Garcia. Checks the clock. Inatras muna. Nakita si Troy.
And looks like they're going to call a timeout with 24.7 seconds to go.
But only 13 on their shot clock.
You know, you have to admire the intensity ng depensa ng TNT. Hindi gumagana yung pick and roll offense ng NLEX. They're trapping the guy with the ball
Nothing really.
and making it difficult for him to pass.
Yan na naman yung all-star voting mechanics natin. Kabisiduhan nyo po at iboto nyo yung mga paborito nyo mga players para umabot dyan sa all-star game na gaganapin na naman sa tatlong iba-ibang venue. Di ba? May Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao na naman na mangyayari dyan.
All-star game coming up.
So yung mga fans na nandito ngayon sa Mall of Asia Arena on this PBA Wednesday.
And again, we've got to reiterate that for TNT, must-win situation ito. If they lose this game, they're out of the playoffs. And that's going to be very painful para sa TNT, and that's why they're playing with a sense of urgency.
Look at that herky-jerky motion. Lumusot pa si Castro. Tunay na lakas move. Hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. Frank Golia nakapapasok lang. Gusto sana tumres pero mintis ang nangyari. Now they're back on defense. Nice setup for Golia. Just couldn't knock it down. Kiefer will look at the clock. It says 7. Screen from Raba. Heroes.
And there's the trap against
Oh,
Kiefer.
nakaagaw pa si Ryan pero not enough time for Jericho to put it up. But That's the story. Defensa ng TNT has held NLEX to just 28 points through 2 quarters. And they've scored 58 of their own in a runaway second period to take a 30-point lead into the locker room. Our score at halftime, di po nagkakamali yung graphics natin. 58-28, 30-point lead para sa TNT Katropa over the NLEX Road Warriors. Total domination team.
But take a look at the stats at halftime. 8 3-point connections already for TNT. Dalawa lang for NLEX. Field goal percentage, ang laki ng agwat, 46% to 27%. You take a look at the rebounding edge, 42-17. And the second quarter points, 31 and 12. NLEX has still to score 20 points in a quarter in this game.
Third quarter brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. Tingnan natin kung may lalaban pa itong NLEX Road Warriors. I'm pretty sure they got a mouthful from Coach Yeng Giao noong halftime. But they throw it away.
You see the bigs, everybody's hard showing. So, hirap na hirap ang NLEX to be able to execute their pick and roll offense.
Atake naman si Mo. Straight into the chest of Rabah Hussein. Hindi lang na napasok yung tira. You like the aggressiveness on the part of Mo. They need to get him going.
And Rabah Hussein at saka si Soyud now playing together. Ansi Taulava got his chances, played the entire first half, quarter.
First quarter, that's right. Masyado malakas ang tira ni Alex Malyari sa rebound. Hinawakan ni R.R. Garcia si Raul Soyud. That's why he got the rebound. So that's a loose ball foul on R.R.
Well, kanina sa ating halftime stats, nakita natin ang laki ng agwat in terms of the rebounding story, 43-16.
Crazy disparity.
That's total domination off the boards by TNT. At sinabi nga natin kanina sa ating Digs, no? Yung iba na yung malaki at idaan nila sa laki, and TNT certainly is doing that.
Let's turn it over to Carla Lizardo at this juncture.
Coach Yeng Giao really used up their time ng halftime para i-express yung disappointment niya sa effort na pinakita ng kanyang koponan ng first half. Sabi niya, one thing that he really pointed out was them being out-rebounded. Sabi niya, mas marami pa yung total offensive rebounds ng TNT kaysa sa yung total rebounds nila. So that's something that they really have to put a lot of effort in dito sa second half. And aside from that, he said that they really have to do a lot better when it comes to their discipline in their offensive execution. Back to you guys.
Salamat, Carla. Habang nagkikwento ka, natawagan ng technical si Coach Yeng, nawarningan si Kevin Alas. They felt there was a slap on the arm dun sa 3-point attempt ni Kevin Alas. And the referee right beside hindi tinawag. 24-second violation ang tinawag. Ano ba nauna? Yun yung tanong eh.
Si Coach Yeng Giao, actually, nilapitan niya yung referee. Harap-harapan.
He really wanted the tee.
Yeah, he wanted the tee at he shouted in his face. Kanya, obvious, no obvious, he deserved the technical foul. And Coach Yeng Giao is still yelling at the table officials on the other side of the floor.
And TNT will just go about its business. Pasa punta kay Tautua. Tabi ka na bola, kay Cruz pa rin napunta. So the ball is bouncing TNT's way despite some harassment on the part of NLEX. Down to 5. Sa shot clock, Jericho Cruz goes to RR. He has to take it. And that's gonna be short para kay R.R. Garcia na hindi pa makukuha ang kanyang bearing sa laban na ito. But you know, you have that leeway when you're up 31 points.
But that time, good defense by NLEX, preventing any kind of execution by TNT.
Tiongson gets it back from Rabah.
Again, the hard show there by Mo Tautua, forcing the man with the ball. And forcing the man with the ball to give up possession. And Johnson.
Nice drive mula kay Huami. One of the few times they've been able to get into the shaded area.
Nakita natin si Mo Tautua, nagbabawa ng bola.
Oo nga.
Sa TNT.
Ganun kataas na yung mga kumpiyansa ng mga TNT Katropa. Now he'll drive. Kick it out to Semirad. Siya naman ang didiskarte. Felt the contact, drive, and finally may pito. Gulong na naman, you know, the Semirad brothers. You see them roll.
Yeah, well, I think they
Parang
have
rugby ang nilalaro nila.
And not only that, I think they have a little bit of experience as actors. So, pwede.
Maganda.
You know, the Semirad brothers, what a life and what a career they both had. I actually got to meet their Filipino mother in Brisbane, Australia, and their father is actually a Czech native.
Okay, Moneyball players, dribblers, ito ang ating Phoenix Pulse. Moneyball best player of the game si Carlo Cabral. Carlo, congrats sa'yo. Ikaw ang Moneyball best player of this game. 1 out of 2 para kay Semerad. Kaya naman, balik sa 30 na naman ang lamang ng kanyang koponan. 9 minutes and 36 remaining here in the third. If you're NLEX, you want to make a run, cut this lead down to a manageable amount. Bago pumasok ng fourth, but probably not the shot that you like.
Well, ibang klase itong defense na pinapakita ng TNT. It's an unforgiving kind of defense. Everybody's in the face of every NLEX player.
Nakatrip na R.R. Garcia joining the fray from three-point land to bring the lead up to 33. Makes you wonder din kung nasaan itong klaseng depensa, aggressiveness on defense in the prior games of TNT. I mean, nagkunento nga ni Carla kanina na may mga injuries nga which derailed their system and their flow. But everybody right now is on the same page and their defense is spot on sa laban na ito.
Ang hinihintay ko dito, na ilaro ni Coach Yang Giao, si Kevin Alas at saka si Kiefer Ravena together.
Free throw ni Johnson, hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before. Wami. Those are his first points that shot a while ago and itong mga free throws na ito.
I thought there was a little bit of an adjustment on the part of NLEX sa kanilang offense with Kevin Alas. They're realizing that nagkakaroon ng hard show ang TNT every time there is a pick and roll. So now they're looking to release that ball quickly and find the open man.
Percentage shooting na itong TNT katropa, which is at 47% in the first half, is rising. Kasi they barely missed dito sa third period. May tulak si Mo Tao too as a rebound play. He'll get called for a loose ball foul. Raul Soyud has the penchant for getting good position on rebounds, whether it's defensive or offensive.
And for Soyud, this is the second straight start para sa kanya, no, for NLEX. Remember, a couple of games ago, he had 15 points and 7 rebounds in that NLEX win over Alaska. Another big rebound coming from Kelly Williams. I mean, he's doing it all. He's got 12 rebounds now in the game.
Jericho stops and pops in the lane. Babandang tira, pasok pa rin. At ginagawa niya talaga yung Jericho Crew. He likes to use the glass.
And TNT now has 5 players in double figures. What a balanced offense para sa kanila. Still a lot of time left here in the third period. Jericho Cruz with the steal. Heck, Jericho with the finish.
He just breezed in para dun sa layup na yon. Jericho Cruz, 12 points na kanya nitatala dito sa kanyang unang laro bilang TNT katropa. Alas. Meron naman yung mga one-handed drive, hindi na napasok yun. Pero may foul na tinawag kontra sa TNT. At pupunta sa linya si Kevin Louie Alas para sa dalawang free throws. Did not play against Japan, but did play against Australia, as the Dean mentioned earlier. Here's a steal. Ito yung agaw ni Jericho a while ago, leading to a layup. Brought to us by United Auctioneers Inc., ang biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified sa bidding. Ikaw ang bida.
Kevin Alas, a second overall pick in 2014. The first one was Stanley Pringle. And si Kiefer Ravena was also a second overall pick in 2017. The first one was Christian Stanhardiger.
Muntik nang maubusan ng espasyo to si R.R. Garcia. Was able to throw it into Cruz just in time. He'll take another 3. That one rolls out. Ito ng NLEX trying to put together baskets in a row para naman matapyasan itong kalamangan ng TNT katropa. Raba, one-handed pass, drove to Soyud, finishing with the left hand. That was a nice play between the two big guys connecting.
Now nakikita natin, no? Yung sinabi natin earlier about how quickly they are now going against the pick and roll defense ng TNT. Alam nila darating yung hard show, and so they're releasing very much earlier to find the open man. NLEX playing much better now in this quarter.
So they must take advantage, of TNT, which obviously due to its big lead will relax a little. Kailangan umatake itong NLEX Road Warriors. A miss from 3, however, mula kay Alas. At sa pagtawid, tumawag ng timeout, Coach Nash Rosella not liking yung huling dalawang sequence. Sa opensa ng kanyang koponan, 34 pa rin ang kanilang lamang with 6:42 remaining dito sa third period.
depends on the defense, he might go back to you. Okay, tingnan natin.
Well, Jericho Cruz, unang laro pa lamang niya dito sa TNT Katropa, but his presence has surely been felt by his teammates and the opponent as well.
Nakaka-12 points na si Jericho Cruz, including dalawang 3-point connections, providing them with speed, hustle, and scoring ability from any distance.
So he set the tone. Nung pag-umpisa ng laro, he started together with Tamsi in the backcourt and he was the one aggressive. Mula sa umpisa pa lamang, was not gun-shy at all. Kahit debut pa lang niya ito, didn't step back and try not to ruffle any feathers. He immediately started hoisting up shots.
That's right, and si Coach Nash Rosella playing him at the 2 spot, where sa rain or shine, he was actually playing more a 3 in the 3 position.
You know, you see when Kelly Williams is practicing before the game, yung jump shot na yan with special consultant Alton Lifter pitching him the ball, and he's taking 15-foot jumpers na kagaya niyan. Halos 100 shots siguro, mga 85 hanggang 90 na papasok niya. No? And that's what repetition can do para kay Kelly Williams.
Well, to make it automatic, and for Kelly Williams, it's automatic that he has another double-double para sa kanya in this game. A dozen points, a dozen rebounds, and Harvey Carey about to check in for the first time sa laro.
And when he comes in, he'll be the last player sa lineup ng TNT na active ngayon. Ay, hindi pala. Si Alex Nuiles rin pala is there. Alex Nuiles is there. There's a desperation 3 from Kelly. That's a miss on the rebound play. Bagsak si Raul Soyud dahil nabangga naman siya ni Tony Semerad. Tony's third, and that's penalty situation for TNT. So, 2 free throws ang ibibigay kay Raul Soyud. Early foul trouble for TNT because NLEX only has one team foul dito sa third period. Free throws ni si Malyari pala natulak. The free throws of Malyari are brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before.
Dalawa ipapasok dito ni Coach Nash Rosella. And here come Harvey Carey at saka si Papot Paredes. Semerad going to the bench. Kelly Williams also going to the bench. And the way things are going, so Coach Nash Rosella is going to go to his bench and get more minutes sa kanyang mga relievers.
And 0 for 2 para kay Malyari, but Soyud preserves it. So may pagkakataon ulit itong NLEX. Malyari kicks to Aluseni, quick swing to Tiongson. Thought about it but walked before making his move. It's a traveling violation.
That was in front of the referee, so that was easily caught.
Referee Nubla making that call.
And only 35 points scored by NLEX so far. We're in the third period, and some teams even scored 35 points in 1 quarter.
So we've seen teams do that in like 5 minutes. Pero itong NLEX hirap na hirap talaga. Mintis ang jumper ni Troy Rosario. Good defense.
Oh, it looks like Raul Soyud clutching
mukhang
onto
injured.
his ankle. He came down hard. He's holding on to his left ankle. And he's grimacing in pain. Let's hope he's okay.
Ang unang lumapit sa kanya is R.R. Pogoy, who comes from the other team. They're checking on Soyud, the big man na ang ganda ng nilalaro. You know, one of the few bright spots para sa NLEX in this game so far.
Parang he fell on his own, no?
So we try to look at it once again. Doon sa rebound play.
Eto, nagsosolo siya rito eh. And then,
Oh, yun, no?
there, he turned his left ankle. And he was by himself.
Momentum lang, ano?
Oh, nobody was close to him. He turned his ankle. He's down on the floor.
At base sa kanyang reaksyon, must really be painful. Well, he gets up, but he's limping. And he's, dyan yung mga alalay para tulungan siya patungong bench. He's hurt. And well, we get a report once again mula kay Carla. Maya-maya konti, no? Let's let them assess first the gravity or severity nitong injury ni Raul Soyud. Michael Miranda is tapped by Coach Yeng Giao para palitan si Soyud.
Well, si Miranda has not done much in this game. He hasn't even scored. Miranda has scored in every game he has played so far in this conference.
Has missed the game though. He was suspended by isang laro, no?
Look at that. Papot Paredes goaltending.
I was gonna say that's the highest I've seen Papot rise.
Yeah.
But
Kevin Alas, again, that penetration. He's certainly making a name for himself as a slasher. Kevin, of course, galing yan sa TNT.
actually was drafted by Yang Yao doon sa Rain or Shine. Hindi lang nakalaro.
Right.
And now finds his way back. They were meant to be. Castro. Finding the seams in the defense. Castro goes out to Harvey. The jumper is up. It bounces once. It's a miss. And Alas will track it down. Bit out of the range of Harvey Carey. Aluseni puts it on the floor. Hands it off to Tiong Son. 4.5 remaining. Third period dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. Charlie Cuna po kasama si The Dean, Kinito Henson. Si Carla naman, Lizardo ang ating kasama sa courtside. Nandun siya sa may bench ng NLEX. Nakikibalita sa nangyari kay Raul Soyud. In the meantime, nakashoot ulit itong NLEX.
And si Miranda, that's his first field goal in the game. Here's a post position move by R.R. Pagoy. Nothing but net.
That's perfected that step.
Yeah.
That's just an awesome
Against
shot.
Wami Johnson.
Ala, Dirk Nowitzki. Tiongson, tres yan kung pumasok. Bitin sa rebound, Harvey Carey. Adding to his career rebounding total. Castro, quick pass to Troy. Went under the defense, no go. Pogoy picks it up, buhay pa rin. 14 pa sa shot clock, ang dami pang oras para sa TNT. Castro pitches to Carey. Balik kay Jason. Jason will attack. Gets some contact, puts it up. It can't fall for him, and Alex Malyari the effort to save it. But NLEX needs to go on a run and make some stops like they did just a while ago in succession.
Series of picks here para kay Alex Malyari.
Miranda, kick out kay Alas. Bumitaw mula sa tres at nakuha na yun.
That's his first three-pointer of the game. And for Kevin Alas, he's really not known as a three-point shooter. He's hitting only 28.9% from beyond the arc. But last game before this, nakakuha siya ng 5 three-point connections out of 12 attempts.
Well, according to Yang Yang, best shooting he's ever seen from Kevin Alas in a real game. Paredes luckily was bumped from behind. He'll be at the line. We show you this play from Pogoy a while ago. Play brought to us by Pay Maya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Pay Maya app. Philip Papot Paredes nasa linya para sa TNT. Pasok ang kanyang unang free throw. He was fouled rolling to the basket. They've been doing that often sa laro na ito. Yung pick and roll. Minsan pick and pop naman. Split from the line from Paredes. Former Barako Energy player.
Former Global Port player too.
Former De La Salle Green Archer as well.
Yes.
Kailangan natin bagitin yun, di ba? Dean?
Almost a steal. Harvey diving for the ball.
Monfort. Jumper is up and in. And automatic points para kay Monfort kapapasok lang. Carla, report on Raul?
Pinuntahan ko si Raul Soyud, who is sitting on the NLEX bench. Meron siyang left ankle sprain. Right now, they are icing it. Pero medyo bumaba na yung pain level. Medyo hindi na siya wincing in pain like what we saw earlier. Pero nung kinausap ko yung medical team, sabi nila mukhang kailangan na niyang magpahinga ngayon. Back to you guys.
Well, that's what we're thinking. That's initial reaction niya nung nangyari. Might have to sit out the rest of this game because they are going to the playoffs. They'll need him to be there. Harvey Carey, naka-score na rin. A while ago, Tamsi scored. Paredes has points as well. So itong lima nandyan na on the list na naka-score na para sa TNT.
And perfect execution of the fast break attack by TNT kanina. Oh, nice shot coming from Michael Miranda. Tatlo yun.
Ganda ng bitaw eh.
He's got a nice touch. Nice stroke from the outside, si Michael Miranda.
And nothing but net doon sa tira na yun. The problem is, Dean, they basically traded baskets with TNT dito sa third period. They're not breaking into that lead at all. Here's a play a while ago to carry. Paymaya play yan. Hatid sa atin ng Paymaya, ang official payment partner ng PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app.
129 left and the lead is still 31 points. So no breakthrough on the part of NLEX in this quarter.
Lumaki pa nga eh. Kasi 30 yan sa pag-umpisa. Ngayon 33 na.
Troy Rosario continuing to pile up the points. That's his first baskets out in third period. Now it's a total of 14 points, matching his total last Sunday in that big Gilas victory over Japan.
Corner shot, Montfort. That's 2 baskets, 2 field goals para kay Eman Montfort, who has waited and waited to get some playing time sa komperensyang ito. Hardly has gotten into any ball game.
Well, he missed the last 2 ball games. He wasn't put in by Coach Yang Giao. Ito si Montfort. Watch him now. Up against Damsi.
Shai Baguio. Nilabas kay Miranda. Quick swing to Kinyahan. 10 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Baguio. Balik kay JR. Natapik. Eh, nakuha na rin. Finally, ni Jericho Cruz all together. Montfort trying to get it back. Bangga ng dalawang players.
And foul on Jericho Cruz. Hassel ni Montfort.
Oh, well, that's what he brings.
Drawing that contact.
Eman Montfort, you know, despite his size or lack of it, has carved out a career, has been here for many years dito sa PBA.
And that's a penalty situation. Ang TNT, Montfort will be at the line. He now has 4 points. His high in this conference is 5 points. And he will match it if he scores on his second free throw. And this is only the 4th game that he has played in. Last game na to sa eliminations ng NLEX. But NLEX is safely in the playoffs.
Jericho Cruz playing some point guard para sa TNT.
Oh, with the impending loss here of NLEX, they're down by 30 with 18 seconds to go here. NLEX will still not finish 7th or 8th, so they will not be at a twice-to-beat disadvantage in the playoffs. They will go to a series.
3 to shoot. Ighalo gets it. Does he know? He lost it out of bounds with 1/10 of a second. Kaya pinaubos na lang na ating timer ang oras sa third period. No headway at all para sa NLEX. It was a 30-point lead when we began this half. It's still a 30-point lead right now. We'll show you ang tunay na lakas move na hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. Fourth quarter sa ating pagbabalik. Former PSC Commissioner Jolly Gomez is in the house dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. And I believe it's his birthday today, so happy birthday.
Oh, okay. Jolly.
Mr. Gomez. Kelly Williams, who celebrated his birthday a couple of months back. Tinan mo naman, 12 points, 14 rebounds, 3 steals. Solid stats, double-double once again for Kelly. Fourth quarter has begun. It's brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka.
We might not see Kelly Williams back in the game. The way things are going, Coach Nash Racela might be using his relievers to finish this ball game. And here's Jericho Cruz.
Oh, look at the way they broke that pressure
yes.
defense. That was too easy.
That's 15 points now for Jericho Cruz, and he leads all scorers in this game.
Kinyahan. Sinagot ang tres ni Jericho Cruz. Yung mga dating rain or shine boys nagpapakita sa pag-umpisa ng fourth quarter.
Eh, kanina nag-press yung NLEX, hindi na sila nagpe-press
No,
after just one play.
Norbert.
Consistency up.
That's a
That's a
travel.
travel.
Probably should have taken the free. Yun naman yung usual shot niya. Eman calling the play. The pinky play. Kinyahan on the way up at tinamaan siya ni Mo Tautua. You know, we talk about those guys in the Gilas. We talk about Kiefer Ravena, and then the trio of Gilas players na nasa TNT. Well, Jer Kenyan has already represented the Philippines in international competition as well sa 3-on-3.
That's
FIBA
right.
3-on-3. Diba? Yung free throws niya hatid sa atin na smart. Be there like never before.
And talking about 3-on-3, the Philippines will be hosting the World Cup of 3-on-3 of FIBA in June.
That's right.
And the games will be played at the Philippine Arena. Hindi pa natin alam kung sino maglalaro for the Philippines, but looks like Terrence Romeo has a lock on one slot if he's cleared to play. And also, the rules on players to play for the national team on 3-on-3 are a little bit more relaxed than usual. So if you have a Philippine passport, you can play no matter how old you receive that passport.
Dean, mukhang nakinig sa huddle yata ng NLEX si Carla. Carla?
Coming into the fourth quarter, sabi ni Coach Yang Giao, he told his team, let's just go back to basics. I just want you to follow our game plan. Mag-execute lang tayo sa offensive and defensive plays natin. At meron siyang additional challenge. Sabi niya, yung gusto lang manalo ang maglalaro dito sa final quarter. Back to you guys.
Well, you know, that's a dig at some of the regulars and starters para sa kanyang kupunan. Because he's put in guys from deep into the bench. Katulad ni Monfort at si Ighalo who are playing here dito sa pag-umpisa ng fourth period.
Well, what about JR Quinyahan? Nakaka 6 points na rito sa ating fourth period. He's the only one who has scored for NLEX.
The lead is 27. It's the lowest that it's been in some time. So may konting plus itong unit na nasa loob para kay Coach Yang Giao. But they foul once again.
Norbert Torres attacking the basket off the big play. Hindi pa naka-score si Norbert in this game, so he's looking for his first point.
Free throw ni Norbert at sa atin ng smart. Be there like never before. This is his third team. Started out with the Star Magnolia franchise. And ngayon, nandito siya sa TNT via Phoenix Fuel. And another former De La Salle University big man, tulad ni Papot. And he knocks down 2 free throws. Balik sa 29 ang lamang ng kanyang koponan. 10 minutes and 20 remaining. Ighalo ang may tanga ng bola. And RR is giving him fits. So, pinasa na lang niya kay Monfort. Shot clock down to 10. It's with Quinyahan. Look to pass. Instead decided to go in. That's a miss. Ighalo gets the rebound. What's he gonna do? Fresh 14 para sa kanila. May oras but tight pass from Quinyahan na-anticipate ni Tamsi. Tapik palabas.
Ayan yung scrambling defense na hinahanap ni Coach Nash Rosella. His players are now playing exactly how he wants them to be. They're looking razor sharp.
Masyado malakas ang pasa papunta kay Baguio and Jericho Cruz. Just no hesitation. Stops and pops from 17. Pasok yung kanyang jumper. Continuing to pierce the hoop para sa kanyang bagong koponan.
And for Jericho Cruz, I mean, what a debut for TNT. Looks like he's going to get the best player honors the way he's lining up
So Quinyahan.
the scoreboard.
Quinyahan showing Coach Yang, no? Gaya ng kunento ni Carla Kina, yung mga gusto lang manalo ang ipapasok niya rito sa fourth. Well, he's showing Coach Yang that he deserves to stay in.
Siya nga lang ang naging score for NLEX.
Norbert down to 4 to shoot. Pass goes to the corner. Tamsi bumitaw. Pasok for Al Francis.
TNT doing everything right. Ito, nakaka-relax na si Coach Nash Rosella. They will book this victory. And what about JR Quinyahan,
Tuloy-tuloy
who
na.
is defending him? He's got 10 points in this quarter. All the 10 points of NLEX.
Strutting his stuff. Soft touch from the big man. Cruz to Mo on the weak side. Mo wasn't able to handle it. Turnover na naman. Ang resulta ng TNT, you know, in the first half, we were looking at the statistics, Dean. Mas maraming turnover ang TNT sa lagay na yun. Alamang sila ng 30, pero sa turnover naman, mas marami yung kanila. 12-9 yun. Partida na yun para sa NLEX.
Oh, but with the way they're dominating the rebounds, baliwala yung namimigay sila ng possessions because they're able to get it back from their dominance of the boards.
Look at that jumper from Quinyahan. That's a Paymaya play. Hatid sa atin ng Paymaya, ang official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Download the Paymaya app.
Well, si Mo Tautua, inupunan ni Coach Nash Rosella. He really wasn't playing good defense with Quinyahan. Tapos he turned the ball around.
RR wants another. That's a miss. Tamsi nakuha ang bola pero May foul na tatawagin against TNT Katropas. 1/4 hit the deck. On Al Francis Tamsi himself. He's first.
O sinabi natin kanina, baka hindi na ilaro ni Coach Nash Rosella si Kelly Williams, but he's back on the floor. And I think Coach Nash just wants to make sure that his players are in razor-sharp form if in case there will be a playoff for a quarterfinal slot. Remember, TNT is coming off a 2-week break.
Medyo nakapagpahinga. Kinyahan jumper. Doesn't matter. Nilabas na si Tautua. Pinasok si Kelly. There was a switch. Golia came out. But Kinyahan still knocked it down. But the lead is still 28 big points here in the fourth period. Tapos, merong sketch the logo contest for the All-Star festivities. If you want to be part of that, ito yung mechanics dyan. Running until March 9. And that's what you're gonna receive. No all-expense paid trip to watch the games. Yung All-Star games na yan. Sali kayo, yung mga magagaling dyan. Mag-design. Al Francis Tamsi, inupunan ni Coach Nash Rosella. Alex Nuiles, the last fellow on that TNT bench who had not played, is in.
So lahat ginamit na ni Coach Nash. And almost a steal right there. Nuiles under time pressure. He has to call a timeout.
Kapapasok lang niya and they immediately pressured him knowing na malamig siya off the bench. And a heady play from the former Adamson Falcon who preceded Jericho Cruz at Adamson. And now their teammates here. He did come from rain or shine as well. Ito si Alex Nuiles.
At 7:35 to go, this lead still a very imposing 28-pointer. Palahin mo ba, no? In the first half.
So you look at the standings once again.
Yeah.
Ito, TNT dun sa may ibaba. Nasa bottom 4 sila. But with this win, they're gonna tie Blackwater at 5 and 6.
So there's a possibility that we could have as many as 5 teams tied with identical 5-6 slots for 6th spot.
Right.
That means you will go to the quotient system, eliminate the team that has the lowest quotient of all, and then you will have a playoff for the 8th spot. And if that happens in a 5-way tie, TNT will be eliminated because they don't have the best quotient out of the 5 teams who could possibly figure in a 5-way tie for 6th place.
That's right. So while this game is in their hands and they had control of their destiny para sa larong ito, even if they win this, medyo dependent rin sa mga pangyayari sa iba't ibang laro natin. Mamaya, rain or shine at SMB maglalaban. SMB of course has a lock on the number 1 position. And on Friday, a pair of games to close out the elimination round.
What about Eman Monfort stealing the ball away from Kelly Williams?
Well, this is where you earn minutes. Yung mga sitwasyon na ganito, as Coach Yang said, yung mga magpapakita rito sa fourth quarter, hindi niya makakalimutan yun. Eman missing the jumper, however, and R.R. Garcia sneaks in para sa rebound. Jericho. Kabantay sa kanya si Uiloan, dati rin niyang kakampi. And
nice
Monfort,
pass.
those long
Nice
arms.
steal.
Kinyan puts it on the floor. Can he finish? Yes, he does. Ball handling on the break from the big guy. We used to call him one part of extra rice, but he's shed off so much weight. He's a slim forward right now. And kausap ko si Asi Taulava kanina. He has shared his diet with Asi. So Asi is much trimmer now as well.
Jer Kinyan has 14 points in this quarter. Every single point of NLEX ay galing sa kanya.
Papot. At Golia rather tapped that one out and they kept it alive. Walang-wala yung tira na yun. Pero na, punta pa rin kay Kelly. Naka 3 points play opportunity pa. Ganon talaga ang sitwasyon para sa NLEX Road Warriors. The ball is just bouncing the other team's way. Most of the time, let's watch what happened there. Way off na nga yung tira. Kay Kelly pa napunta. May foul pa. Smart move brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. 14 points for Kelly Williams and a ton of rebounds to go with that.
He's got 15 rebounds in this game.
So 15-15 na siya
Oh.
with that free throw. Nag-second mythical team yan last season. Maraming nagulat dun sa selection na yun, but he really had a strong second half of the season in particular.
And this season has been stellar para sa kanya. certainly outstanding numbers. His best in 8 years.
Despite his team's woes, di ba? Maganda laro ni Kelly Williams. Overall.
Alex Noiles still keeping that ball alive para sa NLEX, tapping that ball out of bounds. Tamsi hasn't been doing too badly sa laro, ha? Nakaka 5 points na siya, including a 3-point shot. Alaseni.
Well, that's too close for Aluseni. That right corner likes to turn and shoot the hook shot. Pabanda.
And Kinyan figuring in that play. So he has figured in every play where NLEX has scored sa quarter na to.
Napunta kay Kelly. Fade away jumper. Pasok para kay Kelly Williams.
He now matches the total ni Jericho Cruz.
Outstanding shooting from Kelly Williams. But pumapasok yung tira niya, nothing but net.
Oo. At hinahanap siya ng kanyang mga kampi, which is the right thing to do. JR giving that ball away. Here's Jonathan Uloan. That's
Wow, here's the side
hit
of the board.
Side of the board shot there by Uloan. And again, TNT breaking out to applause because of the heady defensive play.
Let's watch this drive by Kinyan a while ago, brought to us by United Auctioneers Inc., the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified sa bidding. Ikaw ang bida. $5.5 ang natitira sa shot clock ng NLEX. Try to come up with something. Kinyahan gets it, immediately takes the jumper, and he misses his first miss, I think, in this fourth period.
And another big rebound galing kay Kelly Williams. The way TNT is playing, it's looking like a very dangerous team kung makapasok sila sa playoffs. And look at Al Francis Tamsi soaring for the shot. A nice floater.
And everybody, you know, pag ganitong kalaki ang lamang mo, you're playing that well on both sides of the court, yung kumpiyansa ng lahat tumataas eh. It's contagious.
Oh, another shot that was way off target by Igalo this time. Here's another attempt. Hindi pa na naman pumasok.
And Pogoy received that forward pass and just stopped and said, hey, I'll wait for my teammates. No reason para magmadali at baka masayang pa yung play. Na kay Kelly sa baseline, turnaround jumper, air ball yan para kay Kelly. Pero nakuha pa ni Alex Tuilet, got it back by Igalo. 3 minutes and 50 na lang ang natitira rito, and pretty sure Coach Yeng Giao, as he shakes his head on the sideline, can't wait for that buzzer to sound.
Oh, well, he got one technical foul. And it doesn't look like he's going to make any changes anymore sa lineup niya, no? While si Coach Nash Rosella, tatlo ang naka-waiting
Oo nga.
to check in.
Well, if you're the players ng NLEX, you're not too excited for that buzzer to sound because that means you're entering the locker room. And Coach Yeng Giao, well, they'd be lucky if he goes straight home. Pagkatapos ng laro, no? Next time na lang sila mag-uusap after this performance. But 29-point lead still, and it's been like that more or less since the middle of the second period. Papot unable to handle yung pasa ni Tamsi. Uiloan kicks to Kinyahan. Now to Igalo. Turnaround jumper ni JR. Pasok na naman. And JR really putting on a show offensively dito sa fourth period, showing everyone I don't really care what the score is, but I'm gonna do my thing. 20 points in total na para kay Kinyahan.
And Kinyahan just saved the possession. Hindi na siya papalitan dito ni Coach Yeng Giao.
Pagod na rin siya. But,
Oo, pagod na rin eh.
But they let him play. I don't think you'd mind.
And look at that pass coming from JR Kinyahan, way off the mark. Wala naman kasi sa position si Rafa Alaseni trying to get a seal.
So Rabo was waiting for it in his chest. Pass came towards his hip. So miscue.
Jericho Cruz back on the floor. He's had a sterling game.
Papot. Nahanap si Jericho. Na gusto sana puntahan si Carey. Decides to take it anyway. That's a miss. Bakbakan sa rebound. You saw Semarat still fighting for that ball. Almost was able to tap it sa kanyang mga kampi. So that's the hustle that TNT has shown, and they well deserve this win. because of the effort they put since the first minute.
Oh, I
Kinaro.
think so. I mean, the sense of urgency was very clear. Kung patalo sila rito, then it's out. It's out. It's an early vacation
Early
para sa
vacation.
kanila. I think Jericho Cruz will figure very prominently in the way TNT is going to play towards the
Feed.
playoffs.
Carry to Papot Paredes for the field goal. We're in the last 2 minutes. Atid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo. Ang 13 pesos mo.
So, nagpapasahan pa rito ang TNT, which is a great sign of discipline, that even if they're ahead by 29 points, they continue to look for the open man,
Great
playing
pass.
unselfish basketball.
Great pass from the veteran carry. That was a Paymaya play brought to us by Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. Ighalo still trying to look for offense. Dishes it off to Uiloan. Kanino tumama sa binti daw nito di Papot Paredes. So ang bola, 11 seconds to go na sa NLEX. Bilis naman tinira ni Ighalo. And he knocks down the three-pointer. Finally gets a field goal. Kenneth Ighalo na dating tiga Mahindra. I think he's from Mapua. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, no? Si Kenneth Ighalo. Kick ball. It's gonna reset to 14. Minute and 28 na lang ang nalalabi dito. Jericho, didiskarte. On the way up, nawala sa kanyang bola. Na kay Monfort, sees Paredes in front of him. And to bring it back out. Cross-court pass to Jonathan. That's a 3 kung pumasok. Bitin, ang tira, rebound Harvey. Tamsi was asking for it ahead and Harvey Carey says, relax lang kayo. Saktong 1 minute na lang ang natitira dito sa ating laban. First game of the Wednesday doubleheader. After the news break, we're gonna have San Miguel Beer against the Rainer Sign. Hilafto Painters means more for Rainer Sign than San Miguel din, right?
That's right. Yung San Miguel already has a lock on that twice-to-beat advantage. His Papot Paredes, adding to his point total, now has 5 points. And si JR, naku, nagbimintis na rito. Met Coach Nash Rosella is going to finish this game with a starting backcourt of Al Francis Tamsi at saka si Jericho Cruz.
That's right.
That's the combination ng ginamit ni Nash Rosella to open the ball game, and that's the combination that will end the game for TNT. And for Jericho Cruz, 17 points. First time in a TNT uniform, not bad.
Well, they wanted Noiles to try to take a shot, but Noiles opted to pass it back in. So si Alex Noiles mukhang hindi na makaka-score dito. Raba knocks down Paredes and hits the hook shot. And they'll probably hang on to this. Hindi na siguro titira itong TNT. Sumenyaf na si Coach Nash. Ating magiging final score is 101-75. It's a 26-point victory para sa TNT. In an overpowering second half, well, middle quarter performance.
I thought the defense of TNT was outstanding in the first half. NLEX was limited to only 28 points. A total that teams usually score very easily in one quarter. So ang pinakita dito ng TNT is that it's a dangerous team kung makapasok sila sa playoffs. But they're still not sure of making it to the playoffs. As I said kanina, there is a possibility of a 5-way tie for 6th place with identical 5-6 records, and that is the record of TNT to end the double round eliminations.
Panoorin natin itong play na ito. Nakuha ni Kelly, may foul counted play siya rito. Tunay na lakas move na hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo. Ang 13 pesos mo. Stellar ball game from Jericho Cruz, the newcomer, and the veteran Kelly Williams. Yan ang ating naging final score, 101.
Well, we were greatly
75.
tempted to choose Jericho Cruz as our best player. But we just couldn't ignore kung anong ginawa ni Kelly Williams sa laro. I mean, a double-double performance sa kanya. Yung intensity level, the energy level was so consistent from start to finish. And it was very contagious. Siya yung naging soul ng TNT sa laro. And he set the pace, he dictated the tempo, and Kelly Williams, siya po ang ating napiling best player of this game.
17 points, 16 rebounds, and 3 steals for Kelly. Ganda talaga ng pinakita nitong mamang to. So that's it for us for Game 1 ng ating PBA Wednesday. Sa ngalan ng ating mga kasama rito sa ESPN 5, Koy, Bernard, Macy, si Kenneth, si Roy, si Dadin, Chinito Henson, Carla Lizardo sa courtside. Ako naman po si Charlie Kuna. Thanks for joining us here on ESPN 5. Stay tuned for the SMB versus Rain or Shine TIFF in a while.